Okay, so we're going to talk about the difference between compact and expanded mode. So what we're looking at here is in expanded mode. In expanded mode, we have three distinct panels inside the application. So on the very left-hand side is our menu. So here I am looking at my recent calls and messages. I'm looking at my buddies list. I'm looking at any groups or voicemail messages that I have. Now you see as I've been selecting over on the left the different menu choices, this center panel here is changing to display that information. So here in the center, these are my voicemail messages that are here. If I click on my buddies, these are the buddies that I have. All right. Now the very right hand side panel is what you get extra in expanded mode. So for example, if I'm to click on J, you can see that J opens in a tab over here on the right hand side, and I can see our call history and message history that we have. If I were to click on Felicia, same thing, message history, call history that we have. All right. So it gives me that extra panel over on the right to be able to see that information. I also like having this panel because you can pin your contacts here. So if Felicia and I talk on the regular and I want to have her panel stay, I can click on these three little dots at the very right-hand side and then pin her tab there. Now, Felicia, even if I were to click on Jay, Jay will open in a separate tab next to Felicia, so she's always there at the top of my screen. Now you can pin multiple tabs if you want. So if I wanted to have Jay here, again, I could pin Jay's tab. Now when I click on Christine, for example, she's going to open in her own tab. If I don't pin Christine there, when I click on, say, Javi, you see that Javi just took over the tab that was Christine. All right, so any of those that you want to keep up there on top, you can pin those tabs there. That way, no matter where you are inside the system, you want to see the messages or send a message to Felicia, there she is right on top, and I can just click down here and send her a message. So that's a function that you get when you're in expanded mode. Now let's go ahead and switch to compact mode. So the way we change is in the top left-hand corner, we have these little arrows. So we'll just click on that. It takes a second, and then it'll come right back up. Okay, so now let's do the exact same thing. So here we are in buddies. You notice that right-hand side panel is missing. So if I wanted to go into Felicia to send her a message, when I click on Felicia, you notice now that I still have that same history. I still have the same stuff that was there over on the right. It just took over my list of people in my buddies list. And so if I wanted to go back, I could just click the back arrow. Now I'm back to my buddies to where I could go to Jay, for example.